Hiya. Now we're working a pair here. Got auto drive on. Let's turn that off. He always goes first because he's a lot faster than me. He hasn't got jammed, does he? They get jammed on that corner of the building sometimes. Now I can't afford to be too slow here. So I'm gonna try to get loaded, and I mean he's all right. He'll empty on his own, but he can't reverse in here on his own. He'll come back up and he'll wait for me on the other side. And sometimes this doesn't work. We got 37,000 on the wheat. We had half a million litres of wheat, so we've been cracking on with that. We still got 489 million, no, not million, 489,650 litres of barley to move. Not many oats, and the rest is there. Oh, I've got a bit of corn we got to move up to the dry bins. Where's I've lost it now. Yeah, that's what I want. We're gonna have to move that corn up to the dry bins. I gotta get down to the village. You shouldn't be there though. I mean, no, he shouldn't be there. Going through this first village is a bit narrow, so I have to wait for him, but so I try to get going before he starts. Usually got plenty of time though. I didn't see what time was. We're on the same day. I'm gonna have to. It's 4:05. What I'm going to have to do, because you're not going to have a clue what day, where I'm to and everything. So what I'm going to do from now on, and I hope this is not confusing, I'm going to put day 1 or D1, and then I'm going to put the episode. So some days I might only record twice, so it's going to be D1. And say it was episode 1, then it'll be D1 episode 1, D1 episode 2, and that represents 2 videos in day 1. And some days, like today, well, we're not sort of like, we're doing 3 or 4 different jobs, so I thought, well, I might as well record. You know, what did we do first thing this morning? We unloaded the beet seed this morning. We've been up to what I call the winter workplace up on the industrial estate, and we took some feed down the bottom, so we've done that today. We finished all that by about 11, something like that, 11:30, and then we've been cracking on with this ever since. So I thought, well, I might as well record this and bring you along as well. Well, then that's 3 jobs we've done, there's 3 videos today, so that would be day 1 episode, say it's episode 2 or 3, I think it's episode, I can't remember, but say it's episode 2, it'll be D1 episode 2, D1 episode 3, and then when we get into tomorrow, which will be our second day tomorrow, of course it'll be D2, and I might only do 1 video. I mean, I might be stuck in a field, you know, cultivating or something. Well, I might go do 2 fields of cultivating, but then I don't know if you want to see me doing same job twice in 2 different fields. It's entirely up to you. I'm trying to I mean, I don't know what you call things these days. I'm a bit, you know, I'm recording myself, you know, farming here, but I don't know. You might say, oh, it's more like a blog, you know, because it's more like, to me, it's more like a diary of my life on this farm, my day-to-day life on this farm. So I don't know the new modern term. I don't know. I'm a bit long in the tooth for these. I mean, I ain't got a clue what a blog is, but you might call it that. I don't know, because it's like a, you know, there's no way I'm going to miss anything. You're not going to miss a day. You'll see every single day of my life on this farm, because I'm always. I never skip days. I don't. There's too much to do to skip a day. I don't even skip an hour. I ain't got an hour to skip. I mean, this is, well, it's like now I got, what, 500,000 litres of barley to move. I must have got I don't know, 500,000 to 1,000,000, maybe two, maybe over 1,000,000 litres of potatoes to move. And we're coming into late winter now, and soon be sowing time, so I'm not going to have time to. I'm getting a bit worried about those spuds. I wanted to put them through the top shed up in industrial estate to clean them up a little bit and get a better price for them, but I might have to ship them out just as they are. I mean, they've been put in the shed, so the dirt's all dry. They was harvested dry, so I didn't harvest them wet or damp. So a lot of the dirt is going to fall off and break off. They're still going to be, they're not cleaned, and, well, I don't wash them, but they're not going to be rattled through and cleaned as such. I never wash the potatoes. Just putting them through the machine and that just rattles the dirt off them. They sort of semi-clean. But I can get a slightly better price for them, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that this year. But this is the same every year though. But this is how I like it. I like to be put, I wouldn't say I like to be put under the pressure, but it's just typical farming, you know. We always get the wet days, and then there's the wet days we go hauling. Especially if it rains in the spring or something, we can't cultivate. Now I've got to find out where he's to now. He should be coming down the road in front of me. He goes a different way. Now where is he? He might be already come and gone. I've got to check the map. He isn't that far. He shouldn't be that far. Oh, he's coming. He's coming down now. I've got to wait for him. I've got to check the tablet. I've got the GPS on there. But I can't get in front of him. I've got to wait for him. But here he comes. I don't, he'll plough straight into me if I'm not careful. He won't come this way. He'll go down. He'll turn left here. Now I can follow him. Now I'm alright. But I mustn't get... I'm slower than him, and I don't want to get in front of him. He'll whip round this corner like a good one. I can't do it. You got a 90-degree turn now. I gotta be set. I'm showing off now. I'm going too fast. I know I couldn't do it. I slip it on the snow, and I gotta be careful with this 90-degree turn here, because I catch the trailer. I gotta keep out. Trailer tires get caught on that on the left corner. It's a bit dusty. He'll go up now. and he'll wait. And then I'll reverse in and load up like I did a minute ago. I'm not that far behind him. I don't have to. I can't do this on. Well, I could do it on my own, but I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take if I did it on my own. We still got what, a quarter of them. We still got 200, 300,000. We must have got upwards of 400,000 dry corn to move. It's a bit tight coming out of this here, merchants. I don't know why they didn't angle these fences, make them a little bit wider on the end here. Practically a 90-degree turn here. I gotta wait for him again now in a minute. It's been like this hazy day. I think the sun is quite strong, or trying to be, and I think some of the snow must be evaporating or something, making that sort of misty sky. Especially over there. Can't see it here because we're in it, but it's a proper foggy, misty day. We are quite high up though, or altitude, whatever you call it. I don't know actually how high we are, but this snow has been with us for nearly 2 months. Now I gotta see where he's to now. He's gonna come up the other road. He's coming up this road over there. There's a road over there. He's gonna be coming up there in a minute, and I have to wait for him. Unless he's already gone. Oh, here he comes. Now we're safe to go. He can do about 10 miles an hour faster than me. Well, I'm used to driving that one up there. I'm used to driving the fence, not these. I keep oversteering with these. I think it's a bad idea sometimes, sticking to one tractor. Get so used to it. You sort of like muscle memory. You got to turn the steering wheel and you're sort of like, yeah, I've got to turn it like 2.5 times, but with this one, you've got to turn it 2 times. Otherwise, you oversteer. But oh, I done it again. Oh, that's right. But he's got to drive the faster tractor, because otherwise this wouldn't work. If he was driving this tractor, I'd be in that one, I'll be waiting for ages. On the wait point, where I have to wait for him, I'll be there for ages waiting. Yeah, I'm flat out now, I can't go no faster. Yeah, he's about, oh, he's 10 kilometres faster than me. He can do 63, I can only do 53. But I've done that deliberately so we can work this. We can work like this. Wouldn't work otherwise. Timings would be wrong. Can't see the hills, they're blanketed out. I hope tomorrow's a clearer day. Is he turned in already, or is he too far ahead? Oh, there he is. He'll slow right down there, going into that gateway. He won't go in there very quick. And as he turns, he'll just accelerate. There he goes. I can't drive down there as fast as he. I shake my bones to bits. It's a rough old track, this is. Don't come down here with false teeth, they'll fall out. I'm going slow. Now you wait there. You just reverse up and wait. I'll swap over now. That's where they tip. That's where they tip the grain in the when we're harvesting. That's all set up. Oh, I got Missy driving. Didn't realise I had Missy driving. I'm gonna turn this off, so I won't be going nowhere otherwise. Right. What you got your? That's right. I wonder what they had the autopilot set. I just hit the autopilot. I thought we're going to take off now, 100 miles an hour. Whoops, wrong way. Well, sometimes I can get this right. Sometimes I'm all over the shop. It's a dodgy place anyway because I got a diesel tank there. Sometimes the auto trigger locks onto the diesel tank, and then I got problems. And snow on my tires doesn't activate that one, and oh, it's working right now. Yeah, nearly. Oh no, I don't want that. It's only 10,000. Don't start on the barley. I think it's nearly half a million. Start on the barley. Get this done. That's a lot darker. That's a lot darker than the wheat. Right. plug in the orders, jump out and let them carry on. And it's my turn. Let's turn that off. Don't want that, do I? There's no rush to do this, but the thing is, you don't know what the spring's going to bring. We've got plenty of time in the spring because it's dry. You know, there's no rush to do this, but then because we've got a lot to do in the spring. There's a lot of sowing to do. I got caught out last autumn. We were about 150, 200 acres short of sowing because the weather turned. So we've got an extra 200 acres to sow this spring, more than we normally do. Straight away we're behind. We try and find somewhere to sell those spuds. We might be able to sell them where we're taking the corn. That he might take them, but but everything's so narrow around here that I got to find somewhere where we both can go, not just me. Coming out of that farm, see, he would have turned right. He would take the one-way system. He turns right, so he's going up. Well, you can't see, and I can't see either. But up there, where that top of that field across the valley, there's a hedge. The other side of that hedge is a road. He's taking that road, and I'm taking this one. Yeah, he's up there. You can't see. I can't stay there long enough for you to see. But that's the way he's coming in. That's why he comes in a different way. The whole system on this farm is all worked out as a one-way system for them and a two-way system for me. That way we don't have no collisions. Especially at harvest time, when I got 2 or 3 running on a combine. I drive the combine, then I could end up having three of them actually hauling grain from me, depending how fast I can go. But usually it's 2. Gets a bit jammed up as 3, depending where I'm to. But yeah, I don't miss a day. I don't miss a minute. So I will be putting down, because I was just thinking the other day, I was thinking this is going to get confusing. They're going to see me working. They don't know if I'm on day 1 or day 66. Like I said, I could make 2, 3, and I could even might be one time I might make 4 or 5 videos in one day, just because we're so busy. But not just busy, but I'm doing so many different jobs, and I like to bring you along as much as I can, especially when I'm doing something different. Even it's just just a brief, brief time, just to fill you in what's going on. I mean, I've been doing this now, hauling this grain for the last 2 hours, maybe 3 hours now. I don't know what is the time. So I got it on real time. It's 2:30, and I've been doing this since 11 o'clock this morning. I got it on real time, and I'll be doing this till 5 o'clock, until that barley. Well, yeah, till 5 o'clock. All the barley's empty, but I can't see us. I can't see us two emptying that barley this afternoon. I started off on my own for the first half hour, and I thought, my God, I'll be here all day and beyond. I'll be here for the next 2 or 3 days doing this. So I thought, I have to get somebody to help me. As soon as I get this grain emptied, I can go onto the spuds. I feel like I can relax a little bit once I get rid of those. Once I get those bins emptied and I'm on the spuds, I can relax a little bit. Well, I said there must be nearly 1 million litres of potatoes. It's got to be. I got those 3 buildings full up. Up the top farm, I got 3 buildings. Those 3 spud units, or whatever you want to call them, they're practically full, all of them. Now I gotta find out where he's to now. Shouldn't be too. He's gone past, or he's coming down the road. Oh no, I'm quicker this time. I still have to wait. I was too quick. He's quite a way away. But I don't get in front of him. Because I haven't, there's this, there's something I can highlight, like collision, but I got it turned off. Because it gets in the way when it's harvest time. When I got those 2 there passing each other, of course, when it got collision on, they won't. They just sit there and look at each other. They're trying to decide who's going to go past who, but they won't. They just sit there and look. So I got it turned off. So if I get in the way, he'll plow straight into me. So I've got to be careful. Otherwise I would go in front and wait down the road. Here he comes. He won't be too long. Not the speed he goes. Looked like one of those back wheels on that trailer was sliding there when he had put his brakes on. Now I do this properly this time. Try to. I'm getting trailer jammed now. That barley's a bit dusty. Looks alright though. Shouldn't take us too long though, not two of us. Here, whip round that corner. Got to be a little bit careful here. There's a bit of a drop off. If you come off of there with that trailer right up in the air, there's a good chance of tipping it over. Yeah, just gonna quickly have a look here a minute. Up the top, where is it? 16. Oh yeah, 16. Yeah, that's it. That's right. 16 this morning. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to keep track of time and days. Tomorrow will be 17. Season doesn't change until we get to 24. I've got 8-day seasons. So in my world, there's 8 days in a month. But the days are a little bit slower. So, well, I think they are. So it sort of works out. You seem to be able to do quite a lot in one day. So there's 8 days in a month. 24-day seasons, real time. I've got it going so slow as that so I can just try to keep up with everything. I try to do most things myself, but it's nice to see them driving around as well. It gets a bit lonely here on my own. Especially in the spring when I got them in the field, they're cultivating and I'm next door cultivating. Sort of brings everything to life and just feels right. That's why I got such a big farm. I really try to keep on top of everything. Now where is he? He's up there somewhere. Oh, here he comes. Well, I say him. Here he comes. Here they come. I don't know. I don't know if she's driving. I thought I saw a chap in the seat. Can't tell. Too fast. Oh, here comes the person who's driving the tractor. That's probably what I should have said. They swap over every time I jump in and fill it up. They swap over, trying to confuse me. Flat out, I can't go no faster. That's another thing with this farm. Everything has to be oversized. In the way of the tractor, like this tractor, couldn't pull these I use smaller trailers in harvest time. And these hold 27. These hold 27,000 litres. But when it's harvest time, oh, I done it again, I oversteered. When it's harvest time, I use 18,000. I think it's 12 ton. I'm not sure. Because they can't put it up over the fields. Especially if they're down the bottom in some of these fields. And I don't want to swap trailers halfway, through cutting the field. So I just don't bother. I just I got 2 red trailers I use for potatoes. I think that's the ones I use. Yeah, it is, I'm sure. The spud trailers. We washed them out and used them, and they hold about 18,000, I think. I think that's right. This tractor wouldn't pull this trailer over that field, over some of these fields. Not from the bottom. I mean, I suppose it would, but it'd be going really slow. There's such a pull. And even those fences, they struggle. So these trailers I got on here, so I used these 2 green trailers are only used for hauling from the road, you know, road haul. So when it's harvest time, when we're cutting the grain, you'll see we have 2 fence. I got to get another fence. We're going to be using 2 fence and 2 red trailers. So they can pull them up really easy. Just keeps everything moving then. Because if one of the tractors is pulling the trailer full of grain up over the field and he's on, you know, not too steep, he can get away quite quick and he's on the road and off he goes. And then the other one comes along. Now he's got to put it up at really steep ground. Well, he's going to take some time to pull that up. But now the trouble is the other one's got too far ahead and caught him up, if you see what I mean. So I try to keep them moving about the same pace. It's like this field here. I mean, around that corner it's steep. It's steep. The ones the other side of the valley ain't so bad. These ones this side are steep. Some of the places are really steep. You couldn't. I don't know if you could go across them with a combine. You might tip over. So bad they are. Well, I'm sure you don't want to see me going up and down that road all afternoon, because that's what I'll be doing. Yeah. For those that haven't, you know, that's what I mean. It's like some of this, not this piece I'm standing on, but they don't look too bad, but they are steep. I don't know. Can you stand up here and look down? So the snow's deceiving, but I mean, look, you know, you can see, look how steep that is. Over the brow of that hill is even steeper in this field, and those tractors do struggle. So when it comes to cultivating, you might see I use 6-meter cultivators, but you've got to use bigger tractors to be able to pull them. So I've got to sort of oversize the tractor. Oh, is that chap driving that, isn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I've got to use oversized tractors for the implements that I use. I say the other side of the valley, that ain't a problem. There, I mean, some of that ground is a bit steep, but nothing like this side. Right, we're going to carry on here because what is the time? Time must be getting on. Oh, it's nearly 3 o'clock. Nearly time for a cup of tea and a slice of cake. But we'll carry on hauling here until 5, 6 o'clock, I suppose. Get much of that barley done as possible. So next time you see me will be tomorrow. If you're doing something. Well, thanks for watching and take care.